guys, so this is the rubber farm I made last episode, and I've added an upgrade. Now, this is absolutely amazing. This is how much rubber I've gotten since last episode. That's just 2 days ago at the point of recording this. So that's a lot of barrels of rubber, but now I found an even more efficient way. If you centrifuge 4 sticky resin, it gives you 14, so that increases your rubber output a huge amount, though. Honestly, I ran out of storage. I had to put a void pipe on the end of this, as you can see. But I found out if you centrifuge sticky resin and the rubber logs, then that makes what you're doing even more efficient, because you get compressed plant balls and you get plant balls. And that just makes a ferment that you can put in a fermenter, as you can see. That's what I've done over here, which is making biomass. And for the fact that I set this up 10 minutes ago and I've gotten 54,000 units of biomass, it's pretty cool, and means I can probably set up some pretty nice machinery with the biomass setup. And if you want to see how I've done this, so fermenters are actually one of the hardest machines to use in this game to automate. Like, that's still within reason, I'm saying, but that is because compost here, you need compost or fertilizer. Those are the two easy ones to get to do fermenting. You also need water, as you can see I'm popping in from here. So that makes it pretty complicated, as long as you need to output the biomass, which what you can do is you can use a wooden pipe and a redstone engine. But here are the things. You can power it from any side. You also have to power it, so you have to use every single side of the fermenter to make it work. So power comes in from one of the sides for me. Then I have biomass getting piped out of the side. You have to do the side. You also have to pump water into the side. You have to add whatever you're fermenting in the top, and you have to add in fertilizer or compost from the bottom. It doesn't use a lot. It uses probably about a couple stacks a day or something really, really small like that. But pretty much what I have here is this timer is set. Timer wasn't even next to the transposer. It should be set at 500 seconds. That's approximately how long it takes to use one. So let's spam click this a bit. Alright, so what I want to do this episode is I want to use this biomass I'm making to make EUs. Now, I know this is pretty inefficient, but I really don't care, because, well, it doesn't need to be efficient to make it, because I just want to have fun at this point. I wonder if I even have enough space in this floor. There's not a lot of room left, as you can see. So yeah, as you can see, I've also made a second wheat farm. I'm not sure if this was here in the last episode or not, but yeah, it's just a really quick setup I need to make more compost. And yeah, this is pretty much what I'm doing. I have 2 centrifuges here, which is absolutely overkill, let me tell you guys. You only need 1, and the like 8 centrifuges or however many I have over here, you also only need 2, so you actually need 3 centrifuges for this project, but I just kind of went overkill a bit, just so I can do some things manually if I need to. So, alright, that is pretty much what I have going here. I've looked through the ways to make biomass. Another really efficient option is saplings, and I'm still trying to think of a way I can do it easy. I just can't think of a possible way to make pretty much saplings easily without a boring old tree farm like I have over there. That's just plain boring. Or a redwood cutter with a turtle or an arcane boar. But as you know, those are actually pretty complicated things to do. I don't know coding at all. I don't want to just go and download one. That wouldn't be fun at all. And then the arcane boar, if I take a look at my Nomicon, that's definitely how you pronounce it. I haven't even unlocked this yet. This thing took like forever. It had like, I don't know, 15 aspects or something ridiculous like that. And I need crystal clusters, and I need these, and this is the arcane boar. This is the one I'm really hoping for. I've tried quite a few things to try and get it that. It for a second there, so yeah, let me clear out my inventory and we can get started. So let me talk about what I'm gonna do first. I haven't actually mentioned that, come to think of it. What I'm planning to do is I want to use some igneous extruders to make lava. That pretty much I'm gonna use biomass and turn that into lava. It's a 1-to-1 conversion rate if you use cobble, 1 MJ to 1 EU, which is pretty crappy, but I don't mind. I could also use nether rock, but that's not fully automate. You can't fully automate that, so I'm not gonna do that. So actually, I need magma crucibles, not igneous extruders. So let's look up magma crucibles. I know they're pretty simple. Okay, so here's a magma crucible. It's just nether bricks and a machine frame, redstone reception coil, that's like that. So first of all, we need some machine frames. We might need quite a few of these, so I'll make, I don't know, maybe 10 or something like that. I can't find any machine frames, so I'm just gonna make a couple new ones. I always make sure I'm always smelting stuff, so I always have some extras when I need to grab some. I don't have any extra gold around here, so let me go grab some gold from the gold farm. Alright. It's handy to have an automated farm for everything. Alright. So this is how you make a machine frame. Most of you probably know. But I'll just do this because some people like. I'm doing this on camera because I need to feel like recording something. So we need buckets. Those are easy. Alright. So we need 16 buckets. By the way, over there on the wall is Tommate's head. I was just derping around with him. I kept killing him. Like, I don't know, he only takes a few hits and then he dies, and I'm not used to it, so yeah, it was kind of funny, too. Maybe we should have recorded some just, just like, I was just, like, shooting him with a regular bow, and I kept hitting him, like, even when he was ridiculously far away, and then I would keep killing him by accident, and that was just really funny. Alright. And I got his head once, too, because he was standing near my skeleton farm. And, you know, sort of the Zephyr, right? It has that, like, splash effect. So I killed him a couple times like that, too. Like, if I hit a mob in one spot, it will hurt mobs quite close to it. And apparently it considered him a mob, so he got hurt. Like, it doesn't affect me, but it affects, I guess, every, like, I don't know what it's called, an entity? Every entity in the region or something like that. So there's the nether brick, there's the redstone reception coils, and I think I can make this now. Just like that. By the way, I'm trying to talk in a quiet-ish voice. It's not too early in the day, so another thing we'll need is we'll definitely need more biogas engines. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Okay, this biogas engine, a piston, a glass, and some bronze. So I know I have some spare pistons of 7. Oh, come on, I have more than 7 pistons. Yep, there's some pistons. You have to have a keen eye. Alright. So, some pistons. We'll need some gears. And that means we'll need some cobble. I might have to run back and go get some. Yeah. So now you can kind of see what FTB is like. I mean, pretty much you just run around and grab items out of chests once you're automated to this point. Alright, so I'll make half a stack of biogas engines. I feel like I'm always making more biogas engines, so I might as well cover myself for a while. So let's make some bronze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. By the way, this is, you get copper and tin if you centrifuge lava, which is what I'm doing, and where I'm getting lava is from the nether. I know I could use my nether lava to power this, but that's lame. I want to do something fun. I think I will eventually get to it, though, because eventually I succumb to practicalness, and I just decided to go practical instead of go for fun. Eventually, just like I decided to try, like, I'm doing lava even though I have solar, which just, like, one hybrid panel would just outdo. Like, one hybrid panel would just, pretty much, it would, like, cover, like, it would be the equivalent of me making all the doohickey majigs I'm about to make, just to make a little bit of power for my matter fabricator. But you know, I play for fun. Most people play for fun, not to be, I don't know, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like complete dirt face, but like, pretty much, we don't play to have, like, we do play, there's a little bit of competition, like who gets the first ultimate hybrid and stuff, but mostly we're not playing just to generate power, we're playing to have fun, and some things just aren't fun, like, if you just went plain solar and nothing else, you'd get bored really fast. You would stop playing FTB because all you have to do is all you're really doing is you're waiting for more UU matter. So yeah, that's why, like, even though I have way better power, I'm still going backwards pretty much to this more old school power and more basic power pretty much. It's actually a little bit hard. Like, they made solar appropriate now. Like, for the amount of power you generate from solar energy, they've kind of made it in reason now that it's so expensive. But though I'm glad I made so many solar panels. Like, now you need, for a solar panel, you need iridium, all sorts of alloy, and it's just crazy. And I've actually given out, I think in total so far on the server, seven solar panels. When Tomek joined the server, he asked Mac, "How am I gonna get power?" he told me this, by the way. He said, Mac said, "Don't worry, Tom will give you power," and that kind of made me chuckle because that's what happened to Nick when he originally joined. I just gave him some solar panels right off the start. Alright, so there's some biogas engines. I guess I need more pistons. More bronze. Alright, so guess I made a few too many bronze gears. You know, if I carefully look through my chest, I bet there'd be a whole bunch of bronze gears in here. But, alright, so that was a lot of crafting, a lot of talking. Not a lot done, but whatever, it's for fun. This isn't for production. So we'll need some wood pipes, we'll need some redstone engines, and as you can see on my clock, it's like 11, so I should probably not talk so loud, which is kind of bad, because it might be quiet in the video, but that's okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for golden waterproof pipes, there we go. Golden waterproof pipes, golden waterproof pipe, say it 3 times really fast, golden waterproof pipe. I don't know if my tongue is easily twistable, or if it's just because it's actually hard to say now. My chests are such a mess. There's some cable and some of that. I'm still looking for redstone engines. I'm sure there's some somewhere. Oh, golly. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. That was painful. Alright. So, what I plan on doing here is... Oh, shoot. Don't worry, it does, like, it maintains the charge of, like, it doesn't, like, delete your liquids. When you put it back, the liquids come back, too. Because, I actually put another efficiency 4 book. Now it's efficiency 5, so touch 1. Which is awesome. Like, it's instant mine now on cobblestone, so, for example, if I went and I hit some cobblestone, it would just break it like a shovel. Like, it would have, like, it's not like 1 by 1, it's just like all at once. I can do a quick demonstration for you right here. It's like it's instant. So yeah. Now sometimes somebody's gonna fall in that hole and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Alright. I should stop swearing. I don't actually swear a lot in my videos, actually. So, this is where I'm gonna make my lava. And, oh, I put the lava cells away. I have to go grab those. So, you need lava cells to start biomass engines. That's why. So, this is the biomass. Edge, not connected. Okay, that's good enough. And this should have some engines. And when I say some, I mean however many I just placed. By the way, how I pretty much built my base is probably something some of you might want to know. This is actually what I did. All I did was I randomly shifted. I did shifting. I just didn't even look what shape I was building. I just went along and derped and built a shape, and then I filled that shape in, and then pretty much I just pick a spot, say I'm gonna make something there, and then I make something there, which is kind of what happens in my base. That's why it's so random. Alright, so line up all these engines. We can have like a mass on switch. Which means I need to grab some more marble. Let's throw that away. Two more iron solar panel after the video. I actually just needed a couple more, so that's perfect. And I have an ultimate hybrid now. I showed this last episode, I think. But I also have all of these hybrid panels. And I added a 6th MFSU, which means I'm now getting UU matter like crazy. Sum it up pretty quick. And I also made Boots of the Traveler, that's why I'm taking fall damage. Why I made these is, look, I'm not sprinting here, I'm walking. This is sprinting. So, yeah, you can see why I made Boots of the Traveler, I guess. And pretty much what Boots of the Traveler does is, you can add haste on it, but you can also jump really high, like without jetpack. It lets you take fall damage, but mainly why I wanted it is now when I'm planning on building a next layer, is when I'm doing shifting, I can go super fast. Like super duper fast. And there's speed 2 on the beacon, of course, so that helps. By the way, I killed a couple more withers. I think I have video of that. I can paste it into this clip. I'm gonna start to make 40-minute episodes. 40. Why? I don't know. Because I feel like, I shouldn't have thrown away that cobble. I never think, don't I? I need to think. I need to go grab that cobble. I grabbed it for a reason. No, I have probably made 70 or 80 levers, like, every hour. But I just put them in a chest and I forget where they are, and I make another stack of levers. I it's thundering like crazy. Thunder scares me in real life. The place where I live, it never thunders, ever. Like, there's like once every like 500,000 years. Like, pretty much what I'm saying is I don't think it's thundered for like the last 2 years at least where I live. And thunder scares me. Where's lightning? No, not thunder, lightning, whatever. It like happens so rare I don't even know what it's called, but oh, damn it, I just hit it with a wrench. Alright, so this isn't getting power because I need to add lava to all these machines, but before I do that, let's see, that's blue. So, on the blue side, we need to put, let's see, here's an igneous extruder. I'll show you guys how these things work in a sec, but first we have to place it down. These guys don't need power. Here's a liquid transposer. We're going to need one of these. We're going to need a biogas engine, and we're going to need to go grab some lava cells and some biomass cells. So, 1 second, let me go grab those. And why I really don't cut the video is because I've like 10 episodes and I've built the space up. A lot of you guys haven't seen so much of it. If you missed one episode, you might have missed something really important. Because some episodes I get a lot done, some episodes I'm just like herb, derp, hi. Yeah, like, as you can see, like, I've explored the Twilight, I've done all that stuff, I just don't record it. Because it's less interesting, and it's pretty much all stuff you've seen before. I think I'm safe to say that, but... Okay, let's pipe that into blue side. So I'm not sure which side I need this to be on, but I'll need some of those. So let's put one there, one there. A lever, turn it on. Okay, so this needs to be this way. Yeah. Turn on. Haha. Now this should, yeah, that should go. And I need to go grab some water cells, and how I'm gonna use water cells is pretty much this. Where did those cells go? Cells aren't supposed to disappear. Ah, I know it. Okay. So what you can do is, this is how you can get cells at first. Just do water. Just like do it like that, and that works too. But you know, you can do it anyway. You can use a liquid transposer to get water cells. This is easier though. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need this guy anymore, so we can turn him off. And you'll see what happens when I get water and lava in here. It starts to make cobblestone. Yay. Yay. Now, why in the world do I need cobblestone? Well, if I melt down cobblestone, you know what I get, right? If you melt down cobblestone, even in real life, if you melt down stone, well, you get lava, or magma, whatever. What's the proper term? I have no clue. I think magma is for lava that's not at the surface, and lava is when it's at the surface, so we are looking for that. Now, pneumatic pipes would work way better here, but screw pneumatic pipes, screw smart pipes. I like to use stupid pipes. Deal with it. Alright, so now what I can do is I'll set this, let's look at it from this perspective. So the back needs to be orange. Yeah, and I'll start going. I need to turn the lever on. And I need to put lava cells in all of these so they'll start. Now I would put more lava cells just so, like pretty much, if every time you turn it on and off it uses like 0.08 buckets or something, that means I can only turn it off like 16 times before I completely run out and I have to refill lava, and that's just a pain because you actually have no clue why it's not working for a while. Like why aren't any of these engines getting power or producing power? So yeah, so this is pretty much gonna make me lava, and the lava for the magma crucibles should come out here. Oh shoot, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, that's the one I hit with the wrench. So this one, this side. By the way, wrenches, on thermal expansion machines, this kind, it just changes the direction they're facing, so. Alright, so now what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some thermal generators, those produce power, EU, from the lava I'm about to make. Now, I don't know if I should put a storage tank in between, I don't think it's necessary. So, alright, we can break this all now. We don't need it anymore. So, okay, now this is pretty cool now. I think one of these should be able to fuel every single one. For the fact that I even think it's a little bit too much because one magma crucible needs 20,000 MJ before it can smelt one cobble pretty much. So, yeah. That usually takes a while, even with this many. And last but not least, I think I'm also going to hook it up to the nether lava thing soon. And I figured out you could use cactus for fermenting, but it's extremely inefficient and it's completely not worth it because it takes the same amount of power from the biomass engine, and mainly it takes up a lot of time. And that's, time I don't really have. So hopefully this doesn't overflow because I think it's about to. But I think we're good. This is draining quick, but I think it's just because these guys have a big buffer they need to fill up, and I think it'll be able to keep up. If not, it really doesn't matter that much. I'll eventually add more sources, like I'm going to build another sugarcane farm on the next level. I suppose I'll use that, so. Now all we need to do is we need to get thermal generators. Now, those guys aren't exactly easy peasy lemon super squeezy to make. Like, they're generally cheap, like, but they're just a lot of crafting. And a lot of crafting means it's not easy, so, yeah. Hopefully I have some regular generators right now, but it doesn't look like it. There's some iridium in there, yeah. I might have never noticed that if I hadn't just seen that. Okay, so we can look up thermal generators. Thermal generators, and you need a geothermal generator first of all, and that's a generator. 2 cells and some glass. The burp, sorry. Come to think of it, I haven't had dinner. It's 11 o'clock. Too late for dinner now. I have some gas turbines. That's not useful. So is 6 enough? I think we're gonna need more than 6. So, alright, let's make half a stack of RE batteries. I hate how annoying these are to craft, man. How annoying generators are to craft. Generators suck. I hate generators. I think everybody can come to agreement that generators just suck. You need them for so many recipes, but I hate them. It's dark down there. Hopefully no creeper. So I think I'm gonna make 24 thermal generators or so, but I don't think I'll be able to actually like use that many. But whatever, it's not bad. It's never bad to have any extras. So 24 would be 3. Here's a quick way to craft machine blocks. What you can do is you can find your project table, and you can go like this. Oh shit, that wasn't a very good demonstration at all, wasn't it? And you can shift click your refined iron in there and give it some shift clicks, and that was going to be 24, but there was 11 iron in there, so give me 25. And boom, boom. I hate how you can't restart. Oh, you can. They fixed that glitch. Alright, so next thing we'll need is we'll need some refined and some glass. So here's some refined, there's some glass. And we'll need some empty cells. So, yeah, pretty easy recipe. Just takes time to craft, as I said. Let my actions speak for themselves. Don't really have much to say about this. I'm not really a commentator style, I'm more of a gameplay person. Like, I'd rather show you guys what I'm doing. Like, I'd rather do, like, okay, I made this, here it is, then talk while I do something. So, Invar. Let's see how you get Invar dust. Okay, so ferrous metal and iron. That's easy. I think. Do I have any ferrous metal? Ooh, this might be annoying. Oh, please tell me I have some extra. I think all my ferrous blend got deleted during the reset, but lucky me, I got some over here and some iron dust too. And you can make some ferrous blend or invert blend. What am I saying? My brain is a derping ham. That's my brain. No, just kidding. Alright. I should probably eat. You know, Tommy, he like lives with 2 hearts. It's like wait, I like shoot him with a regular bow and then he dies. And I'm like, what? Wait, how did I just kill you? And he's like, I only had 2 hearts, and I'm just like, why do you only have 2 hearts? Like, I guess he doesn't have a good food source yet, but yeah, I could help him out in that. I'm telling anybody on the server right now. Please note this is very, very specific here. On the first floor of my building, first floor of my house, so this floor I'm on right now, anything in a barrel, you can take a reasonable amount of if you want. Like, you could take a little bit of wood, a little bit of sand, a little bit of apples, a little bit of copper or tin, or a little bit of sugar cane down here. It's to anybody on the server, just reasonable amount. Like, please don't, like, come and, like, take 5 barrels of copper. That would make me bad panda bears. Or please don't come to my base and like take all my cactus. though I probably wouldn't mind that. This is off boundaries right here, so please don't take any of this. This is like stuff I get from Corey's, and I don't have too much of everything. Like, I have a really healthy amount, but like, if you, and no matter what you do, don't take my books. Somebody took all these books here, and I don't know what it was. But yeah, it's annoying when stuff goes missing. So alright, the invert is smelted. That was just kind of a message to anybody on the server. Like, you can use some of the stuff in my barrels, just please don't, like, take a completely unreasonable amount. I think you guys can figure out what's reasonable and what's unreasonable for any of you on the server. Alright. Oh yes, another thing. If anybody who is always spamming me saying, can I be on the server? The answer is probably no. Unless you know the guys already, there's like a 99% chance of no. How I actually got on the server was, I was accepted on the fan server because there was an old server called Batclan, and I really wanted to be on it, and pretty much I didn't get on. The server owner didn't want me on for some reason, and I think it was because at that time I only had 6 subs, and he was at like 6 subs, man. And yeah, I think that was the reason. But I'm really actually not sure why I didn't get on that server when they had some spots. It's like he just didn't like me or something. But hi, if you're watching, I know he subbed to me, the owner of the Backland server. Like, so when the Scullcraft fan server opened, a lot of guys from the Backland server applied because nobody was ever on that server. Like, it was pretty much desolate from what I heard from my friends on the server. Like, I don't really talk to the friends I had in the Backland server anymore. They've more gone into survival games, PvP, and I am not a fan of survival games. Like, I'm fine with some kinds of PvP, but I just don't like survival games. I think it's too dependent on the start to survival games. This is just my opinion. You guys can go and love survival games if you want. I don't mind. It's too dependent on the start, and because I have like slow clickiness fingers, like I never managed to get myself any of the good stuff. And yeah, like even though I can do pretty good against like somebody with half iron armor, there are no bows in a lot of the servers I play on, and you only get like 5 arrows. And that annoys me too, because I love bow fights. Sword fights, you can be reliably good, but there's just no way you can win someone every single time with the sword. It's just, sometimes, like, if you're low on health, and they get a couple lucky hits on you, you're dead. You're a dead man. But with a bow, if you're at 1 heart, you can pretty much run away for a little bit, and then slowly shoot him down to, like, kill him. And you can slowly shoot him down and eventually kill him. And there was this old PvP server called Scullcraft. It's down now. The server owner couldn't afford it. It wasn't very popular at all. There was only 30 people on usually. And I'm very sad, actually, that the server went down. It was just an amazing PvP server because you spawn with 10 hearts. You have no more. You don't regen health. And that made it really interesting because if you did 1 heart to somebody and then you ran away, like, this is pretty realistic too, and then came back, I don't know, 5 minutes later, he would still be down the same amount of health. Like, so you pretty much can't run away and regen and just play sissies. So that made me learn to use the bow. And before that, I was a sword scout too. I'm a big fan of the sword. But after I started playing Scullcraft, I just realized how inconsistent the sword was. And yeah, kind of got me to like the sword a little bit less. Like, not saying I don't like fighting with a sword anymore. I don't know how I got so off topic, but I guess what I'm doing in FTB is pretty self-explanatory, so you guys don't need to know about that. Like, so pretty much, like, I still like fighting with the sword and all, but I think that overall bow fighters can have a much more consistent record. There's this one guy on the OC.TC Project Arias servers I play on. I don't know the exact IP. I can't remember if the IPs start with OC.TC or end with OC.TC, but it's pretty much the PvP server that I play on now. I go in there every now and then. Is OC.TC dot or alpha or beta or something like that. And I think I lost connection to the server. I'm right clicking, or is it just because I have pipes in my inventory? Oh, just pipes in my inventory. So pretty much on the OC.TC PvP servers. What was I saying before I got interrupted by thinking I was getting server lag? I don't know, but like pretty much on the OC.TC PvP servers, I think the guy I can find like of everything of like there's no statistic for best kill to death ratio, but the best person I've seen is Yum3. His kill to death ratio is 23. 23 guys. I just said guys twice in a row. 23 guys to 1, and it's actually 24 almost. I think ever since the new update, he's been dying a little bit more because now it counts falling into the void as somebody's kill if you knock someone into the void. So I think that affected him a little bit. But like he has like 700 kills or something, or 700 deaths, something tiny like that, and he has like I think 17 or 18,000 kills, and it's wow. I've seen like he doesn't record very many videos, I don't think, but I've seen videos where he has been recorded and he shoots with the bow, and that shows the consistency bows are compared to swords. Like if you lined, for example, if you lined me up with I'm still looking for a redstone engine, by the way. If you lined me up with 10 people one by one and I had time to regen in between each person, I think I could kill 9 out of 10 guys if it was with the bow. But if it was with the sword, I think I could. If I got 3 lives, I might be able to kill all of them. And why can't I ever find a redstone engine? This is ridiculous. Come on, where is it? I wish you could search items up in your chat. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, now I see it. Sorry guys, if you're actually watching the video. That was a humongous derp to hurt, but hopefully the talking is at least keeping you somewhat amused, but okay, so. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Oh gosh, this tank is empty. Let's flick that on, and now the tank is gonna fill up. By the way, why that tank was empty was my nether rock was spilling everywhere because when I turn that redstone engine on, it just completely fills up the bottom tank, and then my lava system from nether rock and seed oil, then that stops working because it doesn't have anywhere to output to, and then yeah, it just messes up now, and then pretty much then it stops smelting nether rock and turning that into lava, and then that ends up as a disaster, as you guys could imagine. And you know, I'm about to completely fill up on copper, and I'm just running out of space for that kind of stuff. So eventually, for that stuff too, I'm gonna just send all the lava I get to power, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. As you can see, the engine, the little guys are letting up one by one. Now it's not gonna stay on because redstone engine is not pulling out enough lava. And what I can do to solve that problem is I can break this and I can connect that. Now this tank is empty, but that doesn't really matter because I don't need any more of the stuff that comes out of the centrifuges unless somebody starts taking my stuff. Now, I don't mind if you take a couple stacks, but like if you're taking like stuff that empties barrels, then I'm just gonna start to get a little bit ticked. So any guys on the server, you can take some of the stuff from my first floor. Like, I really don't want you to go snooping through these chests though and be like, Thaumanomicon with all these things unlocked. I'm gonna take the Thaumanomicon. Or I don't want you to come in here. Ooh, diamonds. Ha, mine. No. Or my core chest or anything like that. So pretty pretty much how what I do is I store things I don't have a lot of and find valuable in chests. Except for iridium and UV matter, but this is on the second floor, so this is off boundaries. Here's some more stuff I store in barrels, off boundaries. Oh yeah, guys. Here's another thing. I changed the AESC to 512 per tick. I was having a power struggle where all my machines were losing power. The problem was, here's kind of a lesson to learn. It's probably hard to understand unless you had this problem yourself, but MFEs don't cut it. They can only power a couple machines. What you want to do is you want to use the MFSU. You want to move all your power in high voltage and then transform it to medium voltage where you need to use it, or low voltage where you need to use it. Because transporting power around in medium voltage just isn't enough. You would have to have like 10 wires running up and down or something stupid like that. So, yeah, there's just a little tip. And I know this isn't going to run all the time, but when it's running, it's going to generate quite some power. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say now. This thing is up and running full blast over here, which is pretty cool. Like, yeah, all these are smelting every now and then. And I'm just taking lava from the nether, which is a way more practical system, honestly, than this. But, like, this works, and it's kind of inefficient, but it's okay. And it also probably needs a void pipe. So let me go grab one of those. Void pipe. Just patch a hole in the glass. Who cares? I should have used this. This is silk touch. Whatever. Void pipe, void pipe, void pipe. Trick I learned just now. Come on. Okay, nothing here. No E. No E in void. In here, no void pipes. Here we go. See, that's something I learned just now. It's a pretty cool function. What I did there is if you double click this bar, then it pretty much highlights what you want if you type it in there. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this talkative episode where I just pretty much show you guys my biomass setup. And yeah, see you guys later.